Welcome back to episode 2 of Game Hunting with Hex. Got all kinds of stuff in this past 2 weeks here, and I'm going to go over it. So, first thing I want to do, though, is give a shout out to my friends Clayton and Cody. First one's Clayton. Thank you so much for this game, dude. He had 2 copies of it. Actually, I don't think I even cleaned this thing up. He had 2 copies of it. One was his, and one was some kid that he hated when he grew up. So he found it and gave it to me. Thanks a lot, dude. Appreciate this. Tested it. It totally works. I think I just need to clean it. Yeah, I need to clean it. There's some grime in the channels there. Anyways, the second shout out is to my best friend Cody. Dude, thanks so much for this. He got this sucker for $3 at a yard sale. I cleaned it up, and pretty much every console here will be cleaned up except for the Xbox over there, which is in fucking pieces, because I thought I had the right driver, and I don't, so now I gotta go out today and buy a set of drivers. I gotta fix the CD drive on that thing, but N64 with the jumper pack and everything, I cleaned this sucker up, took it apart, cleaned it up, everything works on it. It's fantastic. He paid $3 at a yard sale for this, which is awesome, but thanks again, man, for this. This is... Definitely needed this. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, let's go over some of the finds I got. This is a Donkey Kong Country promotional VHS. I got this as a kid. I was a subscriber to Nintendo Power. Excuse me. And what this is basically... before that game came out, Donkey Kong Country came out, they sent a bunch of these to Nintendo Power subscribers, and I think they even gave it away in stores and stuff like that. It's like a 13-minute, 15-minute promotional VHS. You can pick this up, check this video. I mean, you can check this out on YouTube. There's a guy that actually has, I think 11 or 12 different promotional VHSs that he plays on his channel that you can check out. This is one of them. This is probably one of the more overproduced ones, I would say. I've seen this a couple times, but... this is the time when I saw this one, I was like, dude, I gotta have that. I had that as a kid, and I don't have it anymore, so gotta have it. Alright, let's go with a couple of thrift store pickups here. PlayStation games, I know what you're thinking, sports. Yeah, well, 25 cents on NASCAR, so whatever, right? 25 cents on Land Before Time. And again, all these are complete with everything, and they have maybe a little bit of scratches, but nothing too ridiculous here. WWF, I actually like wrestling games, especially PlayStation wrestling games, because I grew up on that. I'm not really a fan of the modern ones. I have like 2K14 on the PlayStation 3, and it's just not... I don't know how to describe it, dude. It's not... They have like a momentum system, and it's just not as cool as I remember. I think this one was $1, episode 3 on the Xbox. I don't know why I grabbed it. I just... Had the manual, it's complete, it's good shape. I was like, alright, I gotta have it, whatever. So I picked that up, and not a bad find. Alright, let's go with another resale shop. I'm gonna try to, I guess, bundle this stuff up slightly. I picked this up yesterday. This is a black GameCube. I've already taken it apart, cleaned it, washed it. I was gonna say Armor All. And I'm sorry that the light is so terrible. This is like a brown color, my fireplace, and... it's just, yeah. So this is a black GameCube, and as you can see, it doesn't open on its own. You got to kind of reach back here and just give it a little help. I don't really know if I can fix that. You notice how it goes up real slow. I think it's just the springs, but the thing is, it works, turns on. I don't have any controllers to test it, but works great. Came with the power supply here. Awesome. Now, this was actually $12, the GameCube. I bundled it with Streets of Rage. I actually made it a $3 offer on Streets of Rage. There's no manual, or Streets of Rage 2, I should say. No manual, but overall good shape. Everything's there. I don't really have any good Genesis games other than, I guess, Sonic. But Sonic, that's just so... Came with the console, not really. So I made an offer $3 for this, and then I saw the GameCube, and I made a $10 offer on the GameCube, and the guy was like, I can't do that, man. So... I said, all right, tell you what, how about $15 for the GameCube and this game right here, this Genesis game. I didn't say Streets of Rage 2. I didn't want him to click in his head, go, oh crap, that's got to be worth something. I picked up a couple other Genesis games from this place, and a few more games I'll go over in just a sec. Actually, I'm going to go over them now. Why not? So let's get that out of the way. So, quite a few games from different consoles here. X-Men on the Genesis, no manual. Toy Story. Alright, now Toy Story is in, like, mint shape. Like, I swear, man, this game has the manual. It has, like, the paperwork. And when I open it, like, look, it doesn't want to unhinge. It just it doesn't want to unhinge. Like if you take Streets of Rage over here, look at that, and I'm holding it, you see how it just opens up? Look at this one. It doesn't do that. It doesn't want to do that. It's like it's just never been, it just hasn't been open. Everything is in mint shape. I mean, manual, like a registration card, the label, everything is in mint shape with this game. So, really happy about that. Can't beat that. That's really cool. I mean, it is Toy Story, and I actually prefer the Super Nintendo version. I played that as a kid, but not a big fan of these not a big fan of these like Disney games, really. Lion King wasn't too bad. Another game I picked up over there that actually, let me just go over how much I paid, right? Actually, you know what? I kind of bundled all these. So X-Men, she wanted $5 for this game. I thought that was a little too much for a Genesis game, even with the box. It might not be. It might be worth that. But she wanted $5 for this. But I was able to get everything you're seeing in the stack here, these 2 Genesis games and everything there for $20. So let's just go over that. Let's get these X-Men out of the way. Harvest Moon 2 on the Game Boy Color. Never played it. Don't even own a Game Boy or a Game Boy Color. Actually, I almost bought a Game Boy Color there yesterday, but the back was missing, and I'm a real stickler about that type of stuff. I like my stuff to be complete. I do not buy loose CDs. I barely buy loose cartridges, but then that's just because you have no choice, especially with Nintendo stuff. Here we have Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. I almost said Liberty City Stories, since that's what I'm used to. Vice City Stories, complete with manuals, map that folds out, everything. Disc is in great shape. Everything's there. Awesome. Harvest Moon, Harvest Moon Save the Homeland for PlayStation 2. I've never played these games. I know they're like they're basically farming simulators. Never played them, but I know that there's some of them that go for quite a bit of money. I don't think that's one of them since it's on the PlayStation 2. I think it's just the GameCube ones and the Nintendo 64 one, but I may be wrong. Sonic Heroes I guess you could call that Yellow Label. I don't know. Player's choice, so it's not just like this. Kind of like this is an Xbox Platinum Hits, right? So it's kind of like that. Sells really well. They decided to make another version of it, I guess. So never played this one. Disc is in great shape. Now I have a GameCube to play it with. So awesome. Blinks, the Time Sweeper. My girlfriend saw this and kind of wanted it, so we bundled it in there. I don't know anything about this game. Manual's there. Disc is there. Everything's in great shape. Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation 2. I played the first Silent Hill. I did not play the second one. So this will be good, I guess. And like I said, the whole bundle of all these games was, except for Streets of Rage over there, but everything that right here, including the Game Boy game, and that's all. That was all $20, which was not bad. It was not bad. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Deus Ex, I guess. Invisible War. Never played this one. I need more Xbox games. I have an original Xbox I got the other day for like 15. Well, I went over that one, I think, in the last video. But manual, everything. So I kind of made sure I went through and got some titles that I've seen the names of. Or here's another one, Beautiful Joe. Awesome game, I guess. I've played the first one, so don't know about this second one here. Probably pretty cool too. It's got a very cool art style to it. Same, complete with the manual and everything. Love it, love it, love it. Like my complete stuff. Okay, Secret Agent Clank on the PlayStation 2. Now they had a sealed one for the PSP, but I did not pick that one up. They wanted $4 for that one. I'm like, nope, don't think so. So let me get this crap out of the way. All right, let me just. Oh, man, I completely forgot to go over this. Okay, so last video I showed an Xbox that I picked up for $50 with tons of stuff, tons of extras, right? Well, I got a call from the guy, and it turns out he has more stuff. So when he moved out, he found a bunch of stuff that he had, and he just gave it to his dad, and I work with his dad, actually, so I don't know what this is. This is kind of sticky feeling here. Some sort of faceplate. I don't know what TSZ is. Anyway, that needs to be wiped down with alcohol big time. So there's just some extras in here. I don't think there's anything real crazy or awesome. There's a headset, though. Xbox headset. There's a power supply in here. I think that power supply may be broken. Well, yeah, here's a little piece that goes to that. I think that power supply may be broken, which is why he had this other one. He does have, like, a receipt. and it says old. It looks like he might have got that from GameStop. Anyways, and it came with the, this is actually composite right here. This is a cable that goes with this Xbox, which I'll go over in just a sec. Came with this, but actually he gave me a component cable as well. So I had the VGA, now I have the component cable and the composite cable for the 360. Note that the one that I got on that last video, that 360 was a launch 360. Oh, there's network cable in here. Cat 5. Was a launch 360. The 360 that I'm about to go over is like a, I guess the second model white Xbox with the external hard drives. And the reason I say that is because it has an HDMI port in the back, which is great because I'm set up through, and pardon the wires, I haven't finished this. This whole entire thing has been a project. This fireplace looked terrible. It was just a terrible brick fireplace. I wound up doing tile, all kinds of stuff. I still need to put trim pieces on the side, and I still need to go ahead and run my raceway right there to hide everything. So let's get that out of the way. All right, let's go over some simple garage. This is garage. Everything I'm about to show you right now is pretty much garage sale stuff that I got. Actually, literally everything except the last thing I'm going to go over I got yesterday. So. And I'm going to go over prices, of course, too. First garage sale stop we went to, I saw this Game Boy Advance SP bag. Little, I guess it's a case. I guess you could play, you know, with it. It's got like a little, you know, thing there. But it's like a little carrying case. Comes with like a little thing to put your cartridges down here. They wanted $1 for it. It's in really good shape. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Whatever. $1. I'll take it. And then like the second garage sale. Actually, no, that might have been the same one. Yeah, it was the same garage sale. I wasn't really, and I'm not going to go over this type of stuff very often, but I do kind of like wrestling figures from when I was a kid. So I got the Undertaker here, and then I've got I don't really know what the hell these guys are called, but it's from Halo. I know the one guy was called the Arbiter on a few of those, but the cool little action figure there. And then this is the cool one, Stone Cold, my favorite, Stone Cold Steve Austin with a little faux leather jacket here, and has like a little knee brace that you can tighten down, and I think his knee pads actually slide up and stuff like that, so kind of cool. I paid 50 cents a piece for those, so literally this is like $2.50 for all of that, which is just, I mean, it's so cheap that it's like, hey, come on, you know. So I was kind of thinking, man, I'm off to a really bad start this morning. All I got is this kind of stuff, and we see this house, and they're doing a sale, and I'm thinking, dude, there is no way there's going to be anything good there. It doesn't look like there's anything there, but there is an upside-down lid to a box that's like maybe 3 inches deep, 3 to 4 inches deep, and I'm like, all right, well, let me get out and go look. So get out and go look, and all of a sudden I find these suckers inside of the box. 2 Nintendo 64 controllers that I have been looking for, by the way, with a Sony PlayStation multi-tap in like really good shape. So actually what I did was I was like, hey, you know, she said $2 each for the controllers, and I was willing to pay $6 for all this. I don't really care, but I was like, would you do $5 for, you know, all 3 of these items? And she said, yeah. Now, there's also a memory card in the back of this green one. Both of them work really well. There's just a little bit of looseness, like I'm barely moving that stick. A little bit of looseness on that stick. This stick's a little bit better. It's got less travel in it, but both work. And I think I just need to take them apart and clean them and everything, and I think they'll be good to go. So after I found that, I was really excited because I've been needing those, and I was like, dude, regardless of what I find for the rest of this day, I'm excited. So I went by another sale, and I found Driver 2. It is missing the first disc. I did check, and I did know that it was missing the first disc. Played this as a kid. I really liked the first 2 Driver games. I think this was the one where you're in Cuba, if I'm not mistaken, like Havana, Cuba, but maybe there's multiple cities. Yeah, 4 new cities, and it says Chicago and Havana and Las Vegas, etc., etc. So, sorry, I'm like shaking the camera here, but so I paid like 50 cents for this. I really got it just for the case, and hey, it came with the second disc, which is in really good shape. When I saw that the disc was in good shape, I was kind of disappointed that the first disc wasn't there. I kind of dug through the box a little bit more, and I didn't find anything, so I called it quits on that. Next thing from another garage sale, Dead or Alive Extreme 2. Basically, it's just a game with women with giant tits, and I'm not even going to play it, but for $2, whatever, I'll take it. It's a 360 game, and I'm sure it's going to be worth at least $5 over the next 20 years, who knows. So whatever. Picked it up. This one is really cool find. I didn't expect to see this. This is the official Nintendo player's guide for Ocarina of Time. never played this game. Never, never had the, never been a Zelda guy at all, ever. I don't know why. I'm just not a Zelda guy. So, found that, thought, hey, that's a really cool little find, and it was 25 cents. And there's some small light damage, like this right there. That's actually a little thing, but the corner's slightly bent up, and the spine and the back cover's slightly ripped, and it's not terrible though. It's in good shape. Everything inside looks pretty damn good, and so overall, I was really happy to find that, and at least for 25 cents, I was happy to find that. Let me get all this stuff out of the way, and we'll focus on the two other items here. Last two items, I should say. Oh, all right, and I hit my knee again. Lovely. I don't know if you can see that, but I totally hit my knee on this fireplace. I don't know how many fucking times. Son of a bitch. So here we have and I know it's in pieces, but it was whole when I bought it. An Xbox 360. It's not a launch one. I'm not really sure how big the hard drive is. I did get it turned on, but I did not log in or anything and check to see if how big the hard drive was or anything like that. Found this in the country, actually, down a road called Band Road. Went down it, and there was a garage sale sign, so we kept going, and they didn't have anything outside. Kind of looked around for a few minutes and was like, do y'all happen to have any of this or this? And I mentioned video games, and the guy, he goes, yeah, I think we have some stuff. So he brings it out. He said they were having trouble with it. It stopped working toward the end there. He was like, it's working on and off. So it turns out what it is, it's the CD drive, or DVD drive, I don't know what the hell you'd call it on a 360, but I'm pretty sure it's a DVD drive. So it's stuck, and I can't get it out. I've tried the emergency release thing and everything, so I actually took it apart yesterday as far as I could, and then I hit a wall because I don't have a number 2 Torx to get it open. I think it's number 2 and a number 8. I'm going to have to go out today and buy a kit. I'm going to finish that up, fix that drive if I can. If not, I might have to replace it, but I don't know if I will. I have another Xbox. Might just throw it together, and it definitely works, though. Like I said, I plugged it in. It boots up and everything. It just does not eject the discs, and I've tried tapping on top of it. I can't actually get the tray to come out at all. Like, I can't grab it and pull on it. It's almost like there's something physically jammed in there. So, like I said, I took this completely apart. So, it is whole. Everything's there. It came with the power supply and a composite cable for it, which, so now I have a VGA composite and component cable for that. All right, last item here. I actually got this last weekend, not this weekend. And it's probably going to be so difficult to see this, so I'm just going to move to the carpet. This is a PlayStation 2 Slim with NBA 09, the inside. I don't know what the hell that is, but it was in the console when I bought it. I actually cleaned this one up pretty well too. I don't think I took it apart fully though, if I'm not mistaken. No, yeah, I didn't take it apart. I just cleaned the outside of it and blew out any dust that was in around these vents and everything like that. I don't know if it works, other than, yeah, I don't know if it works. I don't have a power cable for this. Apparently it's different than every other PlayStation, which is a bummer because I have a PlayStation 3 and a 4, and I think even the PlayStation 1 and 2 use the same cables as those do, but again, the Slim one, for some reason, it doesn't. I don't know if this memory card goes with it. It's like a no-name memory card. Shit, I don't know. It doesn't even feel like it really goes in there. I don't feel anything like maybe it's rubbing, but I don't know. It didn't give me a nice click like you'd kind of want. I mean, yeah, whenever you do that. So again, PlayStation 2, I paid $5 for that. I don't even know. Did I go over how much I paid for the Xbox? I totally didn't. So I actually, the lady wanted $10 for this. I was like, there's no way I can pay $10 for a PlayStation 2 Slim. I mean, you don't have no cables at all, and actually, it came with the controller. Sorry. So it came with the controller with no covers on the thumbsticks. So she said $10. I said $5, and then she's like, all right. So paid her in quarters, and was awesome. The Xbox, the guy brought it out and everything. We were talking, and he wanted like $20, and I was like, well, you said it wasn't working when you last messed with it, so I don't know if I'm comfortable paying that much. I made a $10 offer. Now, my girlfriend says I probably should have just waited and kind of gone with what the wife. So I basically made a $10 offer, and the wife said, "Yeah, we'll take it." The husband was kind of like, "Well, wait a minute, no, hold on," and then said, "Well, how about 15?" And I was like, "Well, how about you throw in those games?" He had a stack of sports games. There are about 5 of them. I don't really like sports games, but hey, if they're $1 a piece, why not? had the sports games, so we wound up settling at $15 for the console. I should have got him to throw in a game, but I didn't. I don't know why. I should have been like, hey, how about you throw in 1 or 2 of those games? 15. Could have done it. I'm sure he would have went with it. Regardless, I bought it. It works. I just need to go ahead and fix that CD drive. Worst case scenario, I guess I'll have to replace it with one, but not a big deal. I'm a computer tech, so I can easily do this shit. I'm used to pulling apart things like this, so it's like a fucking mess right now since I'm reorganize stuff. But hey, not a bad haul. This is episode 2, guys. So I really don't know. I think I need to up my production value, but I'm just not good at video editing. It's been since high school since I've done that, which is, God, that's like 8 or 9 years. So I'm 26. Actually, I'll be 27 at the end of this year. So, but anyways, this is my haul from the last 2 weeks, and thanks for watching.